Hello everyone. I can't even do that. Hello everyone and now welcome. Alright. Hello everyone and now welcome. Welcome to a game between, well, it is going to be between Focus and Zihaitun. I'm not exactly sure how to say the Night Elf's name, so I'll just probably mention them as Night Elf versus Orc throughout this 1v1 matchup. This game is taken from CC Master Cup 3. Perhaps I should add that in the title for anyone who is wondering. So it's CC Master Cup 3. Alright. As we're looking at the Night Elf spawning over here on the top left-hand side of the map, he is in, well, the red shading and highlights. Meanwhile, over here on the top right, we have Focus spawning as the blue Orc. Orc versus Night Elf in this 1v1 matchup. We'll see what is going to be going down in this particular game, how things are going to be unfolding. My apologies, it seems like everything is well, lagging just a bit. Hi, Proto. Hi, test. All right, test. Yep, yeah, everything looks good so far. And I'm still waiting for XSplit to come out with some sort of compression technology, so I get that right proper audio level that I'm really looking for. I know how to set compressions and gains and all of those things. It's just I don't have a real soundboard and a real compressor in order to do all that, and well, it would probably take 3 or 4 months of advertising revenue to even buy one at this point. So yeah, a little bit pricey for that bit of stuff, especially since I bought XSplit way back in the day, since I've been casting since 2010 and purchased XSplit way back in the day. And well, it was really expensive back then, but I did end up getting a lifetime license for it. So, well, hopefully they continue to improve the product. Anyways, Keeper of the Grove now adding in, Keeper of the Grove now making its way out over. Ancient of War going to be thrown in here, as well as the Blade Master going to be joining in on the fight. Blade Master perhaps going to try and take out off to the north, take down that Ogre Warrior and grab some easy items, or is it going to go after perhaps this Ogre Magi here to pick up that powerful consumable items? $20 on a sub 35 hit point. Blade Master survive from Focus. Oh, I would. All right, that. I don't know if anyone's going to take you on that, but I would like to see it happen as the Blade Master now makes its way back over. Who's battling today? It is right off over here, Focus versus Zihaitun, as well the Archer now trying to back away right there. Keeper of the Grove going to make its way over. There is, well, a little bit of damage onto that Archer again. That Blade Master just getting free damage onto all of these buildings and now going after a Moonwell. Keeper of the Grove going to try and, well, get an Entangle off onto that Blade Master. So it was Entangle first over your typical Ents. And that Entangle does slow down that Blade Master just a little bit, as the Blade Master now looks to get away. Still has a Scroll of Town Portal. Not quite sure what to make of this particular match. Focus is now going to tech into Tier 2. His opening seemed much more similar to that of well, I would say a Farseer opening instead of a Blade Master opening. He still has the Scroll of Town Portal on that Blade Master, as it is running around the map. Alright, Windwalk, not that much mana left on that Blade Master. That Blade Master is forced to retreat back. Keeper of the Grove losing sight of that Blade Master there, no longer chasing. We're looking at, what, a 12 supply army versus 15. Oh, where are we going to go next? Or 23 or 11 supply army versus 8 right now. Blade Master may perhaps try and go after that Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove actually running out a little bit faster there. But still, there's just a lot of running around and racing in the middle portion of the map. I'm kind of unsure as to the overall strategies. 2 grunts are out onto the field, and the Keeper of the Grove is purposely, well, the Keeper of the Grove can easily just harass those grunts, and that's the reason why you don't see the grunts out engaging. Alright, gonna go straight after that Ogre Warrior. There's an Entangle right there. The Forest Troll Trappers actually deal more damage than the Ogre Warrior, so you can see this Huntress already down to 433 hit points, as it will get taken down there. Alright, trying to finish off these last couple of Troll Trappers here. There is an Ancient Protector being built by the Night Elf, perhaps for, well, obviously an Ancient Protector Tower Rush, as that is going to get cleaned up, and the Keeper of the Grove gets to level 2. Back down here, Huntresses are now making their way out. Are we going to see a Peon get taken down, taking a little bit more damage? That Peon already down to 122 hit points. A couple of more shots should finish it off, as the Blade Master is looking to find a Wisp and does take it down as well. That Peon looks like it was taken down. Huntresses now making their way over. This Ancient Protector is going to end up being finished, as the Blade Master uses a Staff of Teleportation to head back home and, well, cause some damage. All right, Blade Master going to take some easy damage right there. Are we going to see an Entangle? There is some damage already added in right there. Blade Master is now completely, well, taking more damage from that Ancient Protector, who does have Fortified Armor. Fortified Armor, very difficult for a Blade Master to deal with, as the Ancient Protector going to try and eat some trees and regenerate some hit points. All right, there he goes, eating some trees, regenerating hit points. Huntresses are already here. Entangle onto a Grunt, as that Grunt now taking some more damage. Ancient Protector quickly rooting itself again. Grunt going to have some problems. There goes another Hex onto the Keeper of the Grove. The Keeper of the Grove going to get taken down. No, sorry, not the Keeper of the Grove. Blade Master going to get taken down. There it goes. That was not the Keeper of the Grove. That was a Forest Troll Berserker. However, the Blade Master ends up getting taken out, and no sub 35 hit point escape there. All right. So this Ancient Protector is, well, is in position and is going to be able to watch everything. And meanwhile, back off to the north, Shadow Hunter sitting at level 1, looking to get a little bit more experience, as the level 1 Blade Master is getting resurrected. Night Elf using this opportunity and this time to, well, clear out some more creep camps. Going to pick up a Ring of Protection +3 on that Keeper of the Grove, as the Alchemist is going to be joining in on the fight. The Ancient Protector is already fully healed, and I'm not quite sure what the Night Elf is really thinking at this point. He has this Ancient Protector here, and it's still rooted here. Focus has it in the back of his mind, but there's no real strategies or plays being used. Meanwhile, coming off once again, Keeper of the Grove and Alchemist going to clear up another set of creep camps on the far side of the map here, making it difficult for that Shadow Hunter and Blade Master to level up. We're looking at 33 compared to 35 supply, with 1-0 upgrades already on those Huntresses. And with those Huntresses, well, trying to get in some extra damage, and we'll see whether or not it is successful. Ancient Protector now making its way over, and it is going to root itself right next to that Voodoo Lounge and get in some damage. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove going after the Kobold Geomancers, and now going to be going after that Renegade Wizard. Renegade Wizard taking a lot of damage right there. There's a Purge, but not really how it should be using its mana and attack, as we're looking at the Keeper of the Grove getting to level 3. Ancient Protector getting in some easy damage onto that Voodoo Lounge. Are we getting even Demolishers yet? I don't see one. I don't see one. We do see a War Mill getting added in here, as we are looking at, well, a Blade Master now venturing forth. We see another Ancient of War, Ancient of Wonders getting added in, so it is dual Ancient of War, as we're going into Tree of Ages. That does surprise me. We are teching at the same time. Well, there is some more Grunts. Ents now joining in on the fight. Orc Burrow, so much damage to be had here, as Focus perhaps was thinking that there isn't going to be that big of a problem. All of a sudden, he sees a tech to tier 2, and a tech to tier 3, and now sees dual Ancient of War with a tech to a Tree of Eternity. This is still rather odd indeed. Are we going to see? Yes, there goes that Orc Burrow. It's going to get taken down. Grunt could get taken down. A couple of Peons could get taken down as well. Nope, no such luck, as the Shadow Hunter now sitting at level 3 with double level 2 Serpent Wards. Was it level 2 Serpent Wards? Yes, it was, but that was a little bit later. Double level 1 Serpent Wards to try and finish things up. 33 supply compared to 41 over 40. Focus is supply block for the moment, but the Night Elf actually has the lower amount of, well, supply. Also has a little bit less gold. How is it going to all work out? Level 3 on that Keeper of the Grove, level 3 on that Shadow Hunter. Alchemist sitting at level 2, but also now has a Pendant of Energy, so we'll have enough for healing sprays and the like, as a Tome of Intelligence being left behind, most likely for that Shadow Hunter there, as we now see, well, there goes a Sentry. All right, Owl Scout, there goes Acid Bomb, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Units are now making their way back out already. One Archer going to get taken down easily. There it goes. as more units are going to try to fight. However, the creeps are joining in, and the Night Elf is having major problems as the Keeper of the Grove is now just retreating back once more. All right, a little bit more Purge. There goes more damage onto another Archer. More free experience for that Blade Master throughout this matchup, as we are looking at finally an Entangle onto that Grunt. Grunt, however, gets purged and is now free from that, well, entangling grasp. Blade Master looking to finish off some more units here. Keeper of the Grove low on mana, unable to do very much. Alchemist has plenty of mana, but what can he really hope to do, as well as the, well, there goes a quick entangle there, or a hex right there. Oh my gosh, I'm messing everything up. There goes a quick purge, and there goes the Keeper of the Grove. Focus just taking everything out so easily, as the Alchemist now being forced to back up. 10 minutes into this match, and well, it seemed like Focus wanted to return the favor of taking down that first hero, as we see a Priestess of the Moon. All right. My head is trying to come up with theories on what is actually going on. Are we going to see more Orb of Venom strategies? Keeper of the Grove, Alchemist, and also that Priestess of the Moon. Going for tier 3 was the specific strategy, and the reason why it went for that Priestess of the Moon. We're looking at mass tier 1 units right now, only dual Ancients of War, but we are looking at 3 heroes. So 3 heroes now currently out onto the field. Huntresses, Archers, Alchemists right there. It is not a duo, it is a trio of Night Elf heroes, as the Priestess of the Moon can get in some major damage. Flute Aura for mass 3/3 Archers and perhaps Huntresses. That could be the strategy. I don't know if I like this Night Elf plan so far. Yeah, this is a very odd way to get anywhere. Specifically, we are looking at mass Grunts and Shaman. Lightning Shield perhaps will be used, as well as the armies now making their way back down. Keeper of the Grove not yet resurrected, currently halfway there, as we should be looking at more units making their way out. Alchemist. Did it sell the pendant? It may have sold the pendant, and not quite sure why it would, but it sold that pendant. Here's the Blade Master is nearby. There is no Owl to spot all of this, as the Blade Master may try and finish off some units. There it goes. There goes an Archer. They're already getting taken down. We could see some more Purges, and Purge onto an Alchemist. Acid Bomb now coming through. More damage coming through. There goes one Shaman, as well as the Alchemist could have some problems trying to back away. The Alchemist does have 4 armor. Is it going to be able to stay alive here? It has a Potion of Healing. Is it going to use it in time? Yes, it does. But there is another follow-up Purge, as the Alchemist now trying to head back. There is another Hex again. So much damage getting added in back and forth. Are we going to see another Acid Bomb perhaps get thrown down here to try and focus down some of those units? Are we going to perhaps see Healing Spray? There is a Healing Spray trying to keep it alive, but an 84 damage critical strike right there. All right. Keeper of the Grove back out onto the field, only to see that this Altar of Elders needs to continue to work overtime to keep all of these units alive and well. Well, it's got to be, there you go, training up that Priestess of the Moon. All right, so Hex and Purge constantly slowing units down. Meanwhile, Blade Master, Critical Strike, Windwalk being able to focus down heroes. Orb of Venom is now on that Keeper of the Grove. We'll see if we see another Orb of Venom right there, as the Blade Master is nearby again, not using those Sentinels. Very, very bad play by the Night Elf. You would think the first time that happened, you would quickly try and keep track of that. Meanwhile, though, the Blade Master already retreating back. Alchemist continuing to fight through once more. Keeper of the Grove going to try and engage, knows that it's currently being purged, as it's going to get an entangle off, finishing off Grunt after Grunt. Healing Spray across multiple units. Priestess of the Moon now acting as a walking damage buff, getting in more damage across all of those units there, as we're going to see level 3 now on that Alchemist. Level 3 on the Alchemist, level 1 on the Priestess of the Moon. Only 1 Orb of Venom, as we are trying to keep track of that. Keeper of the Grove gonna will perhaps heal back up. Is it gonna buy a Moonstone or anything else? No, nothing of that nature, as we do see an expansion already up and running over here by the bottom right. Bummer, couldn't confirm hit point before heal. All right, there's that Staff of Teleportation again. Where is that Blade Master? Blade Master, there's an ensnare onto that Huntress. Huntress, is it going to get taken down? It is currently trying to fight back. There goes the net, but, well, it was attacking, and that's why it was revealed. More damage added in. It looks like, well, are we going to see an Acid Bomb across multiple units? Units now trying to back away. There goes the Shadow Hunter coming across. Keeper of the Grove is here as well, as we're going to see that engagement now happen. Alchemist making its way forward. Wisp now being brought over. What are the Wisp are going to be coming in, perhaps trying to detonate across all of these Shaman in the back to remove all of that purge. And there's some detonations again, and no more mana onto that Shadow Hunter, as the Shadow Hunter is now out of mana. No more of that crazy Hex strategies that we've been seeing throughout the match. All right, continuing to try and engage. Are we going to see more Wisp? The Wisp are just causing traffic everywhere left and right. Alchemist, are we going to see an Acid Bomb? No, we are not. And instead, we're going to see an Orc Burrow try to defend against the majority of this Night Elf army. Ancient of Wonders being constructed down here. There goes some archers. However, Alchemist, Priestess of the Moon, and Keeper of the Grove will finish off all of these peons and perhaps be able to take down this Great Hall. This mass archer strategy, is it going to even bother to try and take down this Focus's Great Hall? No, not at this time, knowing that there just isn't enough damage between the heroes and the archers to really make something of it. This Alchemist, getting left behind, and Night Elf player just making mistake after mistake so far, as a Hex now finally lands up on that, well, Keeper of the Grove now trying to back away. You see Owl Scout, an invulnerable, constant scout with True Sight, will be able to keep track of that Blade Master without much of an issue. All right, continuing the fight here. Archers turning back around. Keeper of the Grove now out, so we do not see Acid Bomb. Archers will have to do a little bit more damage to focus down all of those grunts. Keeper of the Grove now continuing to turn back. Orb of Venom only on the Blade Master right now. Blade Master taking a lot of damage. It is now trying to back away once more. Owl Scout keeping track of that Blade Master. Blade Master could get taken down even though he had a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Shadow Hunter continuing to try and save units. Keeper of the Grove gonna get an entangle off onto a Grunt. Grunt is looking to be alive and gets purged as the Keeper of the Grove is adding in more and more damage again. All right, that Orb of Venom starting to eat through a lot of the hit points there. 9 damage a second as the Blade Master is resurrected. Priestess of the Moon sitting at level 2, almost at level 3. Scroll of Protection was used. Archer gets ensnared. Alchemist now out onto the field as well. How does the Night Elf have this much gold? Night Elf has been fighting a rather strange matchup, I have to admit, as the Alchemist is now back at home, going to heal up all of those Moonwells, and, well, doesn't have enough gold to buy any additional items. He's not playing that bad. He lets a Wisp block his Alchemist to get stuck and then get ensnared. Right? All right, Archer's now trying to continue to pull back here. In terms of mistakes, I gotta say, the Night Elf is making a lot more unforced errors. Right, like it's not good play. Yes, the Night Elf is making a lot of decent plays, but he's also making a lot of unforced errors, which is making the game much closer than it needs to be. Keeper of the Grove down to 115 hit points, down to 75. Is it going to end up getting taken down? It looks like it will end up getting taken down, but is the Blade Master going to be traded as well? Yes, it does. Lightning Shield now onto a Raider right there. Raider dealing massive damage across multiple units again, as the Archers are somehow still alive. One Archer still somehow still alive, as they're still continuing to fight through. We are looking at 38 supply against 29. Night Elf army once again much smaller. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 5. And this is going to be a problem as the Alchemist now makes its way back over, perhaps going to try and fight and engage. The peons there were just trying to escape once more, and they're able to finally make their way back. White Night Elf, they don't care about heroes. All right, he is one base tier 3 with 3 hero. He doesn't have the gold for that. Yeah, tier 3, he spent a lot of gold to get the Tree of Eternity, and right now he only has the 3rd hero as his tier 3 option. Archers are getting taken down and just caught midfield once again. A little bit more just unforced errors as the Shadow Hunter gonna get closer and closer to level 6. Shadow Hunter is looking at level 2 Serpent Wards and level 2 Healing Wave, also has Hex as he shuts down his opponent's expansion. Shadow Hunter, what damage can it really do here? This is just an absolute bloodbath. Unit after unit just falling all over the place as the Raider's going to try and force an engagement here. The Keeper of the Grove shows up to the party. There is a Lightning Shield onto that Raider right there. More damage going to get added in. Raider trying to dodge around as well. What is going to end up happening though, as the units are just engaging back and forth? Grunt is going to get taken down. That Grunt's got to end up getting taken down. There it goes, as the Alchemist sitting at level 3 is going to get in a little bit more mana, perhaps get in more damage again, as another, Shaman gets taken down. All right, Grunt may end up getting lost right here. Keeper of the Grove is going to continually deal more damage as the Orb of Venom allows him to walk away, still suffering a fair amount of damage. He is, yeah. tier 3, 3 heroes off of one base, massing tier 1. A lot of archers, and there is only about 3 minutes of mining, a little bit more than 3 minutes of mining left on both sides. Orc army focus definitely has the advantage here. He does have the larger army right now, 34 supply army compared to 23 supply army. And as the Keeper of the Grove now looking to engage. All right, Keeper of the Grove does have a potion of lesser invulnerability, but it doesn't work if you can't open up the top and drink it, and he gets it at 19 hit points. Blade Master able to escape at 80 or 70 hit points, as it is still taking more and more damage from that orb of venom over time, finally getting healed back up to 68. All right, this is looking rather strange here. Alchemist gets up to level 4, as the Blade Master is still dancing around quite a bit. A 10 supply advantage for focus so far. Archer is going to get in some damage onto the back shaman here. Keeper of the Grove. Well, where is that Keeper of the Grove? Back off over here. It got teleported back. Orb of Venom. Well, waiting to get in more damage. It looks like a couple more units will end up getting lost. Alchemist, well, focus needed to make sure that there was no expansion up for the Night Elf. Sees that there isn't one. An Owl Scout is here, ready to go. More damage coming across. Blade Master wants to back up, as there goes Season and Snare. All right, Keeper of the Grove has a potion of healing. Gonna go ahead and back around. Blade Master gonna engage again. A lot of damage. There's an entangle onto the Blade Master. Blade Master trying to get away. Blade Master could get taken down. It gets taken down once more. Keeper of the Grove used a potion of healing. It's going to end up getting taken down. Healing spray trying to keep that Keeper of the Grove alive. Down to 69 hit points, 42. It looks like enough damage was done and mitigated as the Alchemist, well, tries to finish off more units. Level 4, both of them taken down. Alchemist now trying to make its way back. Level 6 now on the Shadow Hunter, as we are looking at level 3 healing wave instead of Big Bad Voodoo. All right, and there are no more Huntresses in this fight at all. Keeper of the Grove is down. Blade Master is down. Priestess of the Moon sitting at level 3 will get to level 4 off of this creep camp here. Is it going to go for another higher level Owl Scout? I'm not 100% sure what the... Well, yep, it is going to go for another Owl Sentry. And I would have thought a second Orb of Venom would have been very helpful in terms of damage overall. All right. I don't know. I think there's between the Alchemists, the Keeper of the Grove, and the Blade Master, it does feel about 5 or 6 hero kills on both sides. Both players losing track of their heroes a number of times. 37 supply now going up against 41. Night Elf able to train up a bit more units. Those, well, archers actually taking... archers easily masked up as they're going to engage again. So far, it looks like unit after unit is falling, and what this ends up causing is you end up having higher level heroes, which is exactly what we're looking at here. Even though both sides are sitting only on one base, both sides are getting up a larger number of, or a higher level of heroes. Level 6 already on that Shadow Hunter, with level 3 Healing Wave and level 2 Serpent Wards. The Hex isn't going to be enough. Alchemist now picks up, is that another Pendant of Energy? And now also adding in a Talisman of Evasion, making him that much more difficult to kill. If he's able to dodge some, well, Blade Master attacks, that would be extremely helpful. Oh, Alchemist Evasion. No BBV? Yeah. Alright, let's take a look back off to the north. Raiders are going to engage here. Raiders with their siege damage. If it does turn into a base race, the Orc does have the advantage as their units are actually dealing a fair bit of damage here. Alright, or trying to get off some repairs, unable to do so, down to only one Ancient of War right now, sitting at 49 over 60 supply. Every bit of gold has been mined out from the main bases. Archers are now trying to shift their way back off to the north. Blade Master may be able to catch some units in transit. This Blade Master does not have an Orb of Lightning. We are only sitting at tier 2, no access to tier 3. And I take it back, the Keeper of the Grove having access to Orb of Venom, another advantage at tier 3. But that is the only two advantages that I see so far. The Priestess of the Moon as a third hero, the Keeper of the Grove with an Orb of Venom. Alright, make our way back down. We are looking at Focus, doing a little bit of long distance mining. Wasn't even able to pick up a tiny Great Hall for his expansion, as this Great Hall still needs a little bit of time to finish. Alright, Big Bad Voodoo can be combined with Invulnerability Potion or Anti-Magic on the Shadow Hunter. I think the Invulnerability Potion actually makes it so that if you try to cast something that is channeled, it actually stops, or if you it actually stops it. I think they wanted a big bad voodoo specifically to not be that powerful, making the entire army untouchable. Yeah, untouchable for a long period of time. You want your opponent to have interaction, so you don't want your opponent to be able to like earthquake and then say, hey, my unit is completely invulnerable and you can't do anything about it. All right, Alchemist throws down an acid bomb, only hits that Shadow Hunter. Blade Master, oh, there is a Windwalk Strike, finishing off another Wisp. All right, Archer going to go ahead and try and engage once more. Archer is now looking to pull back. We'll see where everything is going to be going here as the Archer getting ready to go. As the Archer is able to poke down those Shaman once more. Exactly. Thank you for following that. Just imagine what happened with Death and Decay in Bone. Yeah, exactly. All right, making our ways back around. Shadow Hunters, Shamans, making their rounds here. Focus, well, it needs to really start mining. Only mining with one peon so far. As the Raiders, do the Raiders actually have pillage? If they do have pillage, they can do a little bit of... No, I don't see any... Is there pillage? Yeah, it actually looks like there is pillage. So pillage is able to steal a little bit of gold right here. And Focus is pillaging the Night Elf base, getting in a bit of gold. He is currently sitting at 48 supply compared to 43. Night Elf has been losing unit after unit so far, as this expansion will have to be destroyed. Meanwhile, though, where is that tree of eternity? Did it get uprooted? It has to be uprooted, but where did it go? How come oh, it's down off over here, trying to hide itself, trying to hide a tree in the forest, and the Blade Master may not be able to spot it. That's actually a very, very well, keen position right there. Shadow Hunter off over here, going to try and take down the Moonwells as well, as we are looking into a bit of a game of hide and go seek for this Tree of Eternity off to the south. Raiders are looking, are they going to find this here? This Tree of Eternity is, well, it is just purposely hiding what's going to be going on. Alchemist now making its way back over. Raiders looking for the last base. Does it spot it? And this is, well, a very strange ending. This Tree of Eternity hiding right off over here in a position that you would normally not think of. Blade Master, is it going to spot all of this here as the Priestess of the Moon is wandering around? Focus is frantically looking, and there is an Owl Scout. Oh, there goes some damage onto that Blade Master there, but throws up an Owl Scout right next to the Blade Master by himself and does not go after it. Ends up losing another Archer. Meanwhile, one Owl Scout off over here. More damage getting added in. Acid Bomb going across multiple units. Keeper of the Grove could try to get off and entangle onto one of those units, but we would just see a quick purge anyways. All right, that tree is, well, wonderfully hidden so far, as we were trying to get an entangle off and was unsuccessful. Ents now going to go after the Great Hall. That looks like it will get taken down. 50 supply compared to 40, but the overall army sizes are about the same, 39 to 41, as an entangle now getting underway, and this Raider will get taken down. All right, Archer is going to turn back around the other way. More damage getting added through. Night Elf, you got to remember, has, well, no more Moonwells at all, so does not have any access to healing. With no healing whatsoever, that one of the Night Elf's major advantages is completely negated. A Blade Master is nearby here, going to perhaps trying to get some damage onto another Archer in the back. It gets taken down and now up to level 5. All right. This, well, Hall is going to end up getting taken down. Owl Scouts are trying to scout out everything off over here. This Tree of Eternity is still hiding in the forest in a beautiful location that is difficult to spot. Perhaps trying to train up a Wind Rider at this point to, well, get aerial view in order to find where that unit could possibly be. All right, Raiders are looking. Well, I see that this guild mine is not being entangled. Units are just running around once again trying to hunt for that Raider, and even if they find that Raider, oh, Troll Bat Rider has spotted. Troll Bat Rider coming across here. Tree of Eternity now going to try and get into position, but the army is here to well, cause some problems as well. Alchemist getting in some extra damage as the Troll Bat Rider going to go after this Tree of Eternity, as the Tree of Eternity, well, is going to be saved by the Night Elf army. back up to 2,000 hit points. Owl Scout now wandering around, and Focus knows exactly what building he needs to take out to win this game. That Bat Rider trying to finish the job here. That Tree of Eternity continuing to be slow. The Troll Bat Rider must suspect archers are right there. Are we going to see shadow melding archers right there as the Troll Bat Rider? If it got to be very careful. Peons doing that long walk of shame in order to get gold back to the Orc army, perhaps trying to train up some extra units as well. This is just turned into a strange game with some mistakes around, but a beautiful ending. Cannot make the prediction on how it's going to end here, as well. The Shadow Hunter, what is it hoping to do? That is the question now. Level 3 Healing Wave, level 2 Serpent Wards, level 1 Hex Blade Master is also sitting at level 5. If the Night Elf heroes can get to level 6, that would be huge. Then the problem right now is that the Priestess of the Moon just doesn't have any mana. Without mana, no way to really get any sort of scouting or sight onto that Blade Master. That Blade Master is going to be able to wander around fairly freely. Ensarn, once again, back down to the south here. They're going to go after some of those peons, but, well, that came to a very abrupt end once more. Owl Scout going to keep track of that Orc army back down to the south here. Are we going to perhaps get a very big creepjack? Is Focus going to end up losing this match because of a creepjack that just ends up falling apart? Blade Master is back across over here. Archers do have a large amount of damage, and really the game has to be ended quickly by the Night Elf. There is no way to mine any extra gold. Blade Master is, well, off to the side, off across over here. We are looking at one Troll Bat Rider causing problems. Oh, there is one Wisp currently out onto the field as the Tree of Eternity now trying to walk back away again. All right, trying to eat some more trees, trying to stay alive. There is still a little bit of gold left. That's pretty much it. Meanwhile, a Shaman getting entangled as they retreat back once more. Shadow Hunter trying to chase back across over there. All right, Night Elf, or the Orc army, has gotten into position. How are they able to get around and find, well, this tree? And, well, not good tracking at all. We can now see is that a Moonwell being built off to the north? No, an Ancient of War being built off to the north to try and get a new building what's up once again. However, well, all right, that was kind of anticlimactic. Outmaneuvered, Raiders have faster movement speed, able to get off into position. The Troll Bat Rider was able to find its target. I was really hoping for a much better ending right there, and once again, it felt like the Night Elf just had another unforced error, just not keeping track of the army well enough. Priestess of the Moon not having that much mana, unable to keep track of that Blade Master, and Focus's Blade Master continually just picked off archer after archer during that end game, and Focus was about to get a little bit more gold again and again. So only one building left, and it's hard to defend, especially since it was still under construction. When a building is under construction, it is considered unarmored, so it takes full damage from Blade Masters and the heroes as well. So yeah, experience as a player matters here. It was an entertaining game, but at no point did I feel like Focus was behind. It almost felt like Focus, it was like 55-45 for Focus to win, and then it would get up to 65 for Focus to win, and the Night Elf would make some plays, and it would be 55-45 again. There was never really a lead change as opposed to Focus being challenged. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.